Yeah. So what you think about black box testing? Can you guess? Yeah. Yeah, black box testing. Yeah, testing software against a specification of its external behavior without knowledge of internal implementation details. So the concern is about external behavior. We don't need to know exactly what happened inside the applications. Yeah, when the applications execute, when coding, when the code is being executed, etc. We don't need to know about that. We don't need to know how many tables. Yeah, how about the relationship between table? How about the query, SQL, etc. No, yeah, we just need to give some inputs, and then we expect for the output, for the correct output. Yeah, it can be applied to software unit testing or to entire program. So black box testing can be applied into a unit testing. For example, in the applications consists of, let's say, 5 modules. Yeah, each of these modules, yeah, we can test by using black box testing. Module one, we test by using black box testing, module two, etc. But also we can use black box testing to test the entire modules, yeah, the entire applications. External behavior is defined in API documents, yeah, functional spec document, requirement specs document, etc. So sometimes later on, when you be a professional tester, actually we don't know about application that we are going to test because the application is new. Yeah, it's new. No one knows. So you are the first one to try the applications. In this case, to make you have a good understanding about the applications, what you need to see is a documentation from this application, documentation that you can get from the system analyze, a documentation that you can get from functional, etc. Yeah, regarding to the API. Yeah, regarding to the functional specs. What are the spec? What are the features for these applications? What are the requirements for these applications? What our user expect from these applications? All of those things you have to understand. Then you can go to testing the applications. Yeah. Because black box testing purposely disregards the program's control structure, attention is focused primarily on the information domain. Yeah. For example, data that goes in, data that comes out. Yeah. We don't need to know how the applications compute, calculate, execute that data. Yeah. We just need to understand about the output. When I give this particular input, then I will expect the application will have the output like this. The goal, derive sets of input condition test cases that fully exercise the external functionality. So all the functionality of the application will be tested and we can see the result. Yeah, is the functionality working properly? Have some bugs, error, etc. Okay. So now, guys, do you have a good understanding about black box testing? Do you? Hmm? I'm talking to no one. Do you have a good understanding about black box testing based on this explanation? Hmm. Here we go. Again, yeah. So black box testing tends to find different kinds of errors than white box testing. The error can be from a missing functions. Again, when you see the documentations of these applications, you will know about the functionalities. You will know about the entire features of the applications. So by uh, doing a black box testing, then you will know the missing functions, which functions with function that is not working properly, with function that is missing, etc. You will know because you can easily compare between document and to the real applications. Yeah, and also regarding to usability problems, the way we look and feel to the applications, regarding to the user interface, regarding to the user experience. Yeah, for example, like the button is too small, it's quite difficult to press the button. That is usability problems. Or the color is too bright, it's too contrast. Maybe you need to low the color. Yeah, give some peaceful color. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, peaceful color. Yeah, not too bright. Yeah, not too show off, something like that. Yeah, that is regarding to usability problems. Yeah, so we hope that user can feel comfortable when access or use these applications. And then regarding to the performance problems, yeah, don't let the applications loading too long. Yeah, in a normal application, as I know, yeah, uh, if you click some button or process, yeah, so the loading is not more than 5 seconds, please. Yeah, if it more than 5 seconds, it will impact to the psychological user. They will become stressful. Yeah, they will become mad, angry, disappointed, right? Something like that. Yeah, maybe at first it's no matter for them, but yeah, in the end of the day, yeah, if they want to go home, something like that, and the application still loading more than 5 seconds, maybe they can break the computer or laptop. Yeah, because it's too stressful. Yeah, so you guys as a tester, please make sure that any process in the applications, yeah, not more than 5 seconds. Like generating report, yeah, like move to another form. Yeah, please make it not more than 5 seconds. If it more than, you have to ask to the programmer. You have to give some instruction to the programmer to prepare the algorithm or the program or the SQL, etc. Yeah. Concurrency and timing errors. Sometimes we need to access the same applications in the same time with a different users. Sometimes we need to. For example, if you want to access Puis, yeah, like Orivan wants to do enrollment, and in the same time, the AAB staff also access Puis and also access the same menu that is enrollment. So in this case, we have to make sure that any update that's already given to the data, yeah, will uh, the one who access for the next will get the latest update. For example, if everyone wants to enroll some subject, and we know that each subject has its own lecturer, right? And at the same time, actually, the AAB staff just replace or change about the lecturer on some particular subject. In this case, the application should be able to give the next user like Orivan the latest update from AAB, even it done in the same time. That is concurrency and timing. Okay. So DBMS today, like Microsoft SQL Server, Oracle, yeah, or MySQL, all of those DBMS can handle these things. Yeah, they can handle what it called concurrency activities. So we don't need to worry about that. Yeah, as a user, even we access the same features in the same time, we will get the latest update because the DBMS have some specific mechanism ya to hold and release the data, etc. But it needs to be tested. Yeah, it needs to be tested. You access same features in the same time by different users, and you will see the output. Yeah, you have to make sure that the output is integrate. The data is integrate. Initialization and termination errors. Yes, of course, we can see uh, we can initialize about the error that we can find in the applications. Okay. Okay, here are a little examples, yeah, about black box testing. Login to applications. Yeah. If you want to log into applications, what we need to do first?
Input the username and password.
Yes, exactly, Muhammad. Yeah, we give our username and password. In this case, we don't need to know how the application execute or process our username and password. We don't need to know how they compare to match, yeah, our inputs to the table. We don't need to know. What we expect is if I give the correct username and password, then I can get into application successfully. But if I give the wrong password, wrong username, or both, then I will get some notifications telling me about please input the correct username or username and password is not matched, etc. etc. Okay, that's one example of a black box testing. We don't need to know how the application process that username and password. Transaction with ATM machine. If you want to go to ATM, let's say you just want to check your balance, yeah, you just need to input the PIN number and then choose some menu, yeah, and then the result will be displayed. Yeah, we don't know how this ATM machine process our request. If you want to transfer money, you just need to input the account recipient account amount of money and then press done, and then the money will be transferred, the data will be updated. Yeah, and we don't know how this machine execute or process our request. We don't need to know about that. We just need to make sure that the result is executed successfully. Yeah, we have to make sure that the one who receive that money is updated. Yeah, they get that balance updated. And then searching feature in library applications. If you want to go to the library, maybe you need to find some books. Yeah, what you need to do is input the title of the books or the author of the books. Yeah, and after that, yeah, the application will process your request. Will find by using any query or SQL, yeah, or stored procedure, etc. Then if it match, then your books, the books that you going to find will be displayed. Something like that, yeah. So until this, guys, do you have a good understanding about black box testing? Give me some more example, please, before we continue. Okay, Parker, turn on your camera, please, Parker. If you don't, then I will not listen to you.
Hello?
Yeah, good. Go ahead, Parker.
Okay. Uh, an example of black box testing could be like a graph based testing.
Graph.
Yeah, graph based testing, or another better example would be error guessing technique, like guessing errors, kind of um, something like that. Does that make sense?
Oh, I mean, Parker, you give some example about the
Oh, like real life
implementations,
scenarios.
yeah, implementation of the black box testing. Just like this example, you log into the applications, you do some transaction with ATM machine, yeah, searching feature in library, yeah, gives you give the input, and we don't need to know about how the application process our input, but we know the expected result, the expected of the output,
Okay.
something like that.
Okay. Medical expert systems.
Medical expert system. Okay, can you
Yes.
explain more?
So a medical expert system, say someone wants to search up a type of disease from the symptoms that they have, that would be black box testing
Yes.
implemented in there.
Okay, then the system will give results. Yeah,
Yeah.
will generate the output, yeah, that we expect.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Aulia Rohmah, please.
Yes, sir. Maybe the simple one, Google search engine, sir.
Can you speak louder?
Maybe the simple one example is Google search engine, sir.
Google search engine. Okay, good. Yeah. Can you explain more?
Yeah, you just put what you want to search on Google, and the Google will be searching what do you will find for, and you just scroll around what you want.
Yes, good. We need to type a keyword. Yeah, keyword is an input from users, and then finally, yeah, the Google will display the result. Good. One more example, please. So many actually. Yeah, a millions example. Yeah. One more before we continue, please. Yeah, as long as you use any applications, that is black box testing. We can say you have a lot of applications in your mobile phone. You use it every day. Come on, just tell me one. Shefa Fernandez.
Yes, sir. Maybe like Netflix for find a movie, sir. We just type the what movie we want to watch, and the application will find the movie, sir.
Yes, good. Shefa, yeah, that's good. Okay, thank you. I already uh, sure that you already understand about this black box testing. Yeah. Okay. Let's continue. Now, let's talk about information domain. Since black box testing just focus on information domain. As an input, it can be individual input values. Yeah, we should try many different values for each individual input. Try many combinations. Yeah, individual inputs are not independent from each other. Program process multiple input values together, not just one at a time. We should concern about this. You have to try many different combinations of inputs in order to achieve good coverage. Yeah, good coverage of the application. The more combination that you give to the applications, the more better application that we get. Because again, yeah, what the main purpose of doing testing is to find the errors, to find the bugs. So if you want to find the bug, the error, you have to give a lot of in combinations of data. Ordering and timing of inputs. Yeah. In addition to the particular combinations of input value chosen, the ordering and timing of the inputs can also make a difference. For example, again, when you want to log in to the applications, first try, yeah, the first order is you input correct username and correct password. The second scenario, you input the correct username and wrong password. And then continue to wrong username and wrong password. You see the result. After that, we need to change the order. For example, the first try is you give wrong username, correct password, and we will see about the behavior of the application. It is the application still what's that? Okay about that, yeah, or uh, act with something strange, yeah, give some anomaly, yeah, or error or bug, etc. So the way you give the inputs, the order to the input, it will be uh, give some different impact, yeah. Change the order, change the order of the input. Now, in defining the input domain, actually, for the input domain, it can be many variations and many variables that we can have. First is Boolean value, that is consists only true or false. So, guys, can you please example? Give me example in the real applications about true and false case. In what case that we can find this boolean and true? Yes, Parker.
Passwords.
Password. What does it mean with password?
So true and false, where passwords can be whether the password is correct spacing or correct number, or whether the password has what's it called? Some passwords need to have capital letters inside as a requirement. That can be true or false.
Well, in this case, what you mean is the validation of password.
Yeah,
It is
validation check. Sorry, yeah, validation
yeah,
check. That's what it's called.
yeah, validation check of the password. Yeah, um if it correct, then it's true. If it not correct, then it false. The value will be true and false. Only two. Yeah, no gray area in this case. Okay. Any other example? The answer only two, not more.
On the dialog box, sir. For
Yes.
example, if the user want to delete something and then a dialog box will pop up and ask, do you really want to delete this item? And the option is just delete or cancel.
Okay, yeah. So between Parker and Alia example still in the same, yeah. So can you give me more example related to the real application? For example, it's relate to the attributes that a user wants to fill in. Yeah, if they want to fill in the data, the value, it should be only two option, two choices, not more. Can you give me example like that? Yes, Aulia, please.
Is it when you filling some input on internet and on the bottom it's just say are you on robot or something like that, and if you
No, no, not really like that. It's just the same, yeah, with Alia. I mean, when you fill in an attribute in the applications, when you fill in the data in the applications, your answers only have two, not more, not less. Yes, Anggini.
Is it like uploading some files that require only PDF files? So when successful, it says successful, and it's failed. It's error message, sir.
Not like that. What I mean, yeah, I don't know. Is it my explanation is not really good or what? Okay, Farah, please.
I'm sorry, I didn't turn off my camera because I have low bandwidth. Is it like gender search or
Yes, something
we
like
just
that.
have to option between male and female?
Yes, Farah, good. So if you guys register in some applications, then the application will ask for your gender, right? And you only will answer female or male. So in this case, we can put this answer into Boolean. We can put true for, let's say, male or false for female. Yeah. Can we put it in a string data type? Yes, we can. But if we put it in string, then your database will become, yeah, growing faster. So make it as a Boolean is good enough to make our database capacity more stable. Yeah. Other than gender, what else? The answer only two.
Like, do you want to receive newsletter from us or not?
Pardon, Alia?
Uh, if the application asks the user if they want to receive a newsletter to their email or not,
Yeah,
and
yeah. You just focus to yes and no. Yeah. Please make it more. Yeah. Please explore, not only related to yes and no. Yeah. Okay, Alia. Yes, I think I consider it is a correct answer, but give me more. Yeah, more elaboration on it. Yes, Orifan.
Maybe if I sign up in another application, so there is a chosen teacher or student.
Is it only two, teacher or students? If it only two, yes, we can put it as a Boolean. But if it can be more, then we cannot.
Yeah,
Just like
maybe.
citizenship. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the answer for citizenship, guys? Hmm? If you complete registration and they ask about your citizenship, that is only WNI, warga negara Indonesia, or WNA, right? So we can use WNI and WNA as Boolean. Yeah, WNI for true, WNA for false. Okay, easy, yeah? Just
Yes,
like
sir.
that. Yeah. So you can elaborate. Yeah, as long as the answer only two, not more. Yeah, just like up and down. Yeah, hot and cool. Yeah, uh, life and die. Yeah,
Life and die.
something like that. Yeah, only two. Okay, good. Next is numeric value in some particular range. Yeah. For example, here n is less than 99 or greater than minus 99. Yeah, it should be minus there. Yeah. And then regarding to the type of the data, yeah, data type, yeah, is it integer, floating point, etc. Or the information domain can be consists of one of a fixed set of enumerated values. For example, like January, February, March, April until December. What is it? A list of months in a year, yeah? And then Visa, MasterCard, Discover. What is it? A method of payment, maybe, yeah. Okay, give me more example about this, guys. A fixed set of enumerated values. A lot. You can give me a lot of example. Come on.
Maybe
Yes,
I
Parker. Camera,
Days of
please.
the week. Uh,
Days.
days
Days.
of the week. You have days of the week. Monday. When
Yes,
you
good.
have technically you could use gender as a fixed set of number and values. You can use colors, like if you're picking a favorite color.
Oh yeah, keep it, keep it. Yeah, let your friends. Good, Parker. Yeah, a color, days in a week. Yeah, and then maybe genders today. Genders is not only male and female. Yeah, if you register to social media, yeah, the answer is not only male and female. It can be
I don't believe in that. I
others.
don't believe in that.
Yeah, others. I don't want to or custom. Yeah, yeah. We are near to
2020.
2020 at the end of the day. Yeah.
Shit.
Kiamat, right? I don't like it actually. Okay. Yeah, Aulia.
maybe if you're entering a university, you choose your major like ISIT or
Yes, major, yeah. Study program. Okay, what else? So many, please. Fixed value, more than one. What are they? Yeah, Anissa. Hey, you speak
It's like a language, sir.
language. Yes, it can be English, Arabic, Japanese, etc. Yeah, Kevin.
Compass direction.
Direction, north, east,
North,
west.
south, west. Yes.
Yes, good. Thank you. Okay, enough, enough. You already understand, yeah. Okay, then next is the formatted strings. Formatted strings. Yeah. Sometimes we find that if we want to fill in some specific data, yeah, there we can see it is in a formatted input or in a pattern. Do you still remember our subject visual programming when you use mass textbook? Do you understand about mass textbook? Yeah, that is example of using a pattern or fix, or formatted, yeah, formatted string in an input, just like phone numbers, yeah. Because I don't know, you guys understand about this, but 20 years ago, when handphone is not too popular, we use telephone, yeah, telephone. We use telephone, and if I want to contact my friends out of the area or region, another province, what I need to input first is, what's that? Area code. Yeah, area code. Just like Jakarta, that is 021, Surabaya 022, yeah, something like that. But maybe today you don't understand about this, yeah. You just use your smartphone, yeah, WhatsApp, etc. But when we want to input the telephone number, then it can be have a pattern, yeah, pattern for area code and then the phone number. File names, just like file names, yeah, consists of string and then followed by dot and then followed by extension file, yeah, dot txt, yeah, blah 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 dot jpg, blah 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 dot mp3 in a formatted string. URL consists of https www dot name of the website dot and then the what's that dot com dot id, yeah, etc. in a formatted. Credit card numbers, yeah, I don't have, so I don't know about how it look like. Regular expression, etc. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. So after you understand about the information domain, you understand about the black box testing. Now, let's take a look to this equivalence partitioning. Okay. Please pay attention more carefully, yeah, because you will find it in midterm. Typically, the universe of all possible test cases is so large that you cannot try them all. Yeah. For example, here I give an easy example like you are going to test an application to process an age. Okay, age, yeah, age. My questions, yeah. What is a possible range for age? From what until what? Possible range. Age. Age. What value then we can give for age, guys? Please. Come on. What's your age, John Spurba?
20, sir.
20. Yes, again, if you are going to test an application for calculating the age, etc., then we need to ask user to input their age. My question, what is the range of possible inputs of age? From what until what? Can we input -5 for age?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No,
No, sir.
right? Can we give input 0 for age?
No.
No, sir.
No.
No, come on. Then how about the range?
1 until 100, sir.
Good, Muhammad, yeah, from 1 until 100. What about 200? Is it possible we input 200 for age?
No.
Well, maybe not in this era, yeah, maybe in many century before, yeah, in a century of prophet, yeah, in Nabi zaman dahulu, ya, Abraham, ya, Ibrahim, ya, they have like 1,000 years old. Yeah, it can be, but today we can say like only from 1 until 100. So in this case, guys, if you test that applications, yeah, it's not possible if you input 1 and then you process, okay, successful, and then you give the second input 2, enter, oh, it's done, it's okay, it's working properly. Okay, let's try 3. Is it possible if you do this until 100 times? Yes, it's possible, but it's not smart. Yeah, it's not smart. Yeah, you will waste your time to input 100 times to these age processing applications. Yeah, you have to select a relatively small number of test cases to actually run. You need to pick some sample from 1 until 100. You need to choose which number that I should input. Yeah, which test cases should you choose? So by this equivalent partitioning, we can see how to select. Yeah, first we need to make a partition the test cases into what it called equivalence classes. Each equivalence class contains a set of equivalent test cases. And then here, two test cases are considered to be equivalent if we expect the program to process them both in the same way. If we find this, then we just need to choose one value. We don't need to input both or all value because the program will process that in the same way. Okay. Okay. Well, before I continue, I need to ask your time for break because I need to take my kid to school. Yeah, maybe 5 until 10 minutes. You can read another slide, and also I will give you the material first. You can continue to read by yourself, and when I go back, we will continue our discussion. Just testing two. I will put the material here. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah, 10 until 5 minutes. Yeah, thank you, guys. Hello guys, I'm back. Thank you for waiting me. Okay. So here from the slide, we can see equivalence partitioning. First level partitioning is we need to classify it into valid and invalid test cases. Okay, valid and invalid test cases. And then after that, yeah, partition valid and invalid test cases into equivalent classes. So here we can see for the contiguous data, we can put into one classes, yeah, one group, one classifications. And after that, yeah, create a test case for at least one value from each equivalent classes. Let's say in this case, it has two inputs actually, but since these two inputs in the same classifications, then we only need to choose one. Yeah, we don't need to try all of that. Yeah, here, yeah, consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, four input value, four possible input, but we don't need to try all of them. We just need to choose one. Yeah, because we expect the application will execute in the same way. Okay. Okay. When designing test cases, you may use different definitions of equivalence, each of which will partition the test case space differently. Yeah, for example, here we have the NT-ADD consists of N1, N2, N3, and so on. Yeah, from this list of this input, we can create several classifications based on our own. For example, definition one, yeah, partition test cases by the number of inputs. We can classify it into which one, two, and three, or by the number signs they contain, like positive one, another classification is negative, or another classification is positive and negative. Yeah, and then by magnitude of operands, like large numbers, small numbers, etc. We can make a classification like that based on our when we based on the way we analyze the applications. Or another example of URL. Yeah, yeah, we want to test the URL. Yeah, we know that for the URL, actually, we can input with many form. Then we can create an classifications. Like number one is partition test cases by URL protocol. Yeah, we can classify it into HTTP, HTTPS, FTP, file, etc. The second one is test cases by type of file being retrieved, HTML, GIF, JPEG, plain text, etc. Or by length of URL. Yeah, URL which is very short, short, medium, long, very long. Of course, we should have a fixed definition about very short, about short, etc. This is example about how we classified, make a classification of the input. Now, guys, let's go back to our previous example regarding to age. Yeah, we agree for range of age is from 1 until 100. Now, my questions. Yeah, how many classifications that we can make for this equivalent partitioning? So we don't need to enter 100 times. Come on. What classification, what partition that we can create based on that value? Come on. You should think the way of program execute that input, how they respond that input from 1 until 100. How many group of classification that we can create? Each classification consists of the same or not same, yeah, the similar of input, which is application will execute uh, in the same apa tadi, same way, yeah, in the same way. Sorry, yeah.
Maybe three, sir.
Aulia Rohmah, three. Give me your answer. Why
Uh,
three?
First, young and mid-range and old age.
Okay, Aulia, you classified into young, mid, and let's say adult, yeah. But these classifications, Aulia, only can be understood by human, by us, not by the applications.
Yeah, just when it go to the young and one until 20, yeah, I think, and in the mid range 21 until 50, and
Yes, Aulia, good.
for old.
But that's only we understand, yeah. Young is 1 until 20, yeah. I mean the way of the applications execute those input will be different. If they input one, will be different with if they input two or three. Okay, Nirwanda.
There's a three.
Three. Okay, what are they, Nirwanda?
So 1 to 100 is a valid age. If lowest one will invalid age, and if highest 100 is a valid age.
Okay, the classification is too general, Nirwanda. It's still too general.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
please imagine we give the correct input. Actually, we don't need to input 100 times.
uh,
Maybe we just need to input two times or three times, but we choose the best possible input. Okay, Alia.
Uh, maybe classified into one single number, so 1 until 9, and then a double number like 10 until 99, and three combination of numbers for 100.
Okay, Alia, thank you. That is the correct answer. So actually, guys, you can classify it by digit, right? Yeah, 1 until 100, actually you can classify it into one digit, which is consists from 1 until 9, right? And then two digits consists from 10 until 99. And the last one is three digit, which is consists of 100. So in this case, actually, you don't need to input 100 times. You just need to try three times input. Yeah. First input, you choose the first digit. Yeah, one digit. Let's say we'd like to input five, enter. Yeah, when you input five and then it's successful, actually you don't need to try another one digit like six, seven, or eight. Yeah, it's already there. It's already okay lah. Yeah. Now let's continue to two digits. Okay, I will choose, let's say, 45. And then when you input 45, enter, and when the application is okay, oh fine. Then I will continue to the last input that is three digit, let's say 100. So in this case, rather than input 100 times, we can choose three times and we do it in a smart way. Yeah. Okay, that is about equivalent partitioning in this case. Yeah, if an oracle is available, oracle is an application that usually used by a tester for generating the input. Yeah, the test values in each equivalent class can be randomly generated. Yeah, this is more useful than always testing the same static values. Yeah, if we have an oracle testing application, tester applications like that, actually fine. Yeah, if it execute 100 times, it's okay because uh, we not we doing it. Yeah, the application will do for us. But when we do by ourselves, we need to choose the best one, yeah, the suitable one. Test multiple values in each equivalent class. Often you are not sure if you have defined the equivalence class correctly or completely. So let's say like age, yeah, we already classified into three, yeah. And then when we input when we give for the first input like 5, that is 1 digit. If you're not really sure about that, yes, you can continue to input another 1 digit, let's say 7 or 2 or 3. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, done. And then next to 2 digit, you input like 25, and after you input 25, it's not really sure. Okay, I will input 50, something like that. So it can be like 6 times. It's okay. Yeah, 6 times. If you're not really sure, you can try another sample from the same class. Yeah. Okay, here we have an input like n. Yeah, n start from with less than or equal 99 and greater than minus 99. Okay, here in this case, what is a valid equivalent class that we can use? How many classes that we can create? Less than or equal 99 and greater than or equal minus 99. Okay, here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 classifications there. First, you see minus 99 and minus 10. My questions, what kind of classification this? Minus 99 and minus 10. What is the characteristic?
The minus,
Hmm?
the sign,
Puluhan, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Classification of puluhan, bilangan puluhan.
Give me complete, please, complete explanation. You see, number one, minus 99 and minus 10. What the characteristic that you can see there for this classification?
it has two-digit number. Oh,
And
and the sign, the minus sign.
yes, the classification here is 2 digit and negative.
Yeah.
So in this case, you don't need to try all of 2 digit and negative number. Yeah, you just need to choose which one that you want. Okay. And then the second one is minus 9 and minus 1. What's that? What kind of classifications there?
1 digit
One
and
digit and
minus.
minus.
1 digit and negative. Okay, good. The third one is 0. What's that? Okay, let's say 0 is a special number actually. Yeah. So anyone who will fight with 0, yeah, he is a winner, right? 1 billion, you times with 0 will be have 0. Yeah. So we should try 0 in every possibilities. Yeah. Input 0, see the result. Okay. 1 and 9. What is that? 1,9.
1 digit and positive.
1 digit and positive. Yeah, we can make classification like that. And 10 and 99 also 2 digit and positive. So that's the way of we make classifications in equivalence partitioning. So we give a smart input. We do a smart testing. Yeah, smart tester can complete in a specific time of deadline. Yeah, because if you try all the possible inputs, maybe you will overdo the deadline. Yeah, sometimes your client asks you to give a deadline like please finish the testing in 1 day or 2 days or 1 week. Yeah, they give you a deadline. So you have to be smart. Yeah, you have to be smart to choose the input values. You cannot give what's that, all possible input. No, yeah, because it will waste your time. For the invalid equivalent classes, it may be like less than minus 99. Why? Because uh, that is out of range, and also greater than 99, yeah, out of range. Or malform numbers like 12 strip, yeah, 1 strip 2 strip 3, yeah, it's like a typo or something like that, yeah. And then non-numeric strings like jong, yeah, 1 E2 dollar 13s or empty values. Yeah. Okay. We can use these invalid classes actually in another test case later on, another test type. Yeah. Like negative testing. But here in equivalent partitioning, we put it as an invalid equivalent classes. For phone number, yeah. For phone number, since phone number consists of area code, prefix, and suffix, then you can see the valid equivalence there. Yeah. First, 555 strip 5555. In this case, the classifications type is we separate between phone number and area code by using what sign? What sign that we use to separate, guys, between phone number and area code? What sign that you see? Number one.
Kurung.
Number one.
Strip.
Strip.
Strip. Yes, strip. We separate between area code and phone number with strip. First classification. So if you try this, yeah, you don't need to input a thousand of numbers, or yeah, you just need to choose one or two, yeah, with strip. The second one is number two. What classification here? Using
Parenthesis, sir.
parenthesis and also strip. Okay. Number three here is strip. And for the area codes, yeah, here, yeah, that is less than mine 999, greater than 200. And also like prefix for the invalid is like this. Now let's continue to the next one, boundary value. Yeah, you have to understand about equivalence. Then now we talk about boundary value. When choosing value from an equivalence class to test, yeah, what we need to do is use the value that are most likely to cause the program to fail. Again, our main intention, main goal of doing testing is to find error, to make the program fail. That is number one purpose of doing testing, yeah. So guys, when you choose the number for the input, please choose the one that close to error, yeah. For example, again, age, yeah, we have three classification: 1 digit, 2 digit, 3 digit. For 1 digit, it is from 1 until 9, yeah. Choose the one, yeah, that are most likely cause the program to fail. Which number that we choose from 1 until 9? Okay, boundary value analysis is the answer, yeah. Errors tend to occur at the boundaries of equivalent classes rather than at the center. Do you know boundary means, guys? If I say 1 until 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which number as boundary? Hmm? Which number as boundary?
9.
Repeat, sir. 9, 1,
9 and
1.
1.
One.
So boundary is batasan in Indonesia, ya, batasan. Yeah. From 1 until 9, low boundary is 1 and upper boundary is 9. So in this case, error tends to occur if we give value like 1 or something around 1, yeah, 0, 1, and 2. That is boundary value. Yeah. For 9, boundary value is age, 9, and 10. That is a boundary value. Yeah. You should choose that boundary value rather than at the center like 5 or 6 or 4. Because the value at the boundary tends to make program become error or fail. Choose that number. Okay. For example, here, wait. Area code, yeah, the area code is less than 999 and greater than 200. My question in this example, which numbers are board boundary? At low boundary, which number that we can use? Hmm? From 200 until 999. Low boundary is
200.
1.
200, and something around 200. 199, 200, and 201. Yeah, we can choose those three numbers as a boundary value in a low boundary. Now let's see the upper boundary. Which value? What value?
1998.
998, 999, and 1000. And 1000. So we can choose that number as a boundary value. Yeah. So you don't need to confuse if you have a classes with so many input. You just need to choose the one that most likely cause program to fail. Okay. In addition to testing center values, we should also test boundary values like right on boundary or very close to boundary on another side. That is a boundary value. Yeah. So guys, do you understand about how to get the boundary value? Something
Yes.
close to the boundary, ya, perbatasan, close to the edge. Okay, because something that close to the edge to the boundary will most likely cause it to fail or error. Here example, we have a test case like before, and in this case we choose these three dots and this one as a boundary value. Yeah, and also this one, yeah, something that uh, the position is on the boundary. Here examples. N less than equal 99 and greater than equal minus 99. Which value that is boundary?
Minus 99 and 99.
Boundary value, again, when we talk about boundary value, it's not only that value, but the value around it.
Minus
Minus
9,
98,
Yes,
99, and
yes,
100.
yes, minus 100. That is a low boundary, yeah. And the upper boundary, it can be 98, 99, and
100.
100. Nah, but again, remember about our classification before, yeah? Yeah, the first one, minus 100, minus 99, minus 99, 98. This is the boundary value for low boundary. Yeah, low boundary. Yeah, you see minus 99 there, and also minus 98 and minus 100. Yeah, so in this case, this a boundary in 3-digit negative equivalent partitioning. You see? Now let's go to the second number, minus 10 and minus 9. What is it? This is boundary, a low boundary for 2-digit, sorry, 1-digit negative. 1-digit negative, that is minus 9, right? We should try minus 9, minus 10, and also minus 8. And also the third one, boundary around 0.
3 digit.
Number 1, this is boundary, wait. This is boundary from 0. Yeah. In this case, boundary from minus 9. In this case, boundary of minus 99. In this case, number 4, boundary
10.
of 10, we choose 9, yeah. And also 100 can be, yeah. And in this case, this is boundary of 99. We choose 198. Something around the boundary, yeah. Okay. Next, for phone number, yeah, for the area code, which is since the area code from 299, then for the area code for the low boundary, we choose 199, 101 because 200 is a boundary, yeah. So this is a low boundary. Yeah. Another things for the upper boundary, yeah, since the maximum is 999, then we choose the value around 999, that is 99H and 1000. For the prefix, yeah, just the same, yeah. Prefix is the same. And also suffix, yeah, why we choose this 3 and 5 digit for suffix?
Because the boundary is 4.
Yes, good. Because yeah, it should be 4 and we choose 3 and 5. Something around boundary, yeah, the value around the boundary. Okay, that is about boundary value analysis. Okay, do you understand about this? Uh-huh. Clear enough or still confused?
Clear enough, sir.
Clear, sir.
Oh, thank you. Love to hear that. I don't see you, Parker. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Just
Okay.
yeah. Don't worry, I'm
Let's see.
listening.
Yes, okay. Now, let's see this example again. Numeric values are often enter a string, which are then converted to numbers internally. Yeah, when you create a program, when we want to get an input of numbers, usually at the beginning, it enter as string. Yeah, it enter as string. For example, when you input a 1, yeah, 1 will be like this, a string. Later on, it will be converted by the application and then become 1. Okay. In this case, yeah, this conversion requires the program to distinguish between digits and non-digit. What if user input uh, this this value? Let's say this value. This is a string, yeah, string, a percent. And then, of course, it will become error if the program converted a percent into number, yeah, because it's not number actually. Then, in this case, if you find um, input test like this, yeah, yeah. Of course, when user input 5 or 6 or 7, it will be easier for the program to convert it into number because, yes, this is number. Then here, you can use a boundary value that is not number, close to number. For example, like backslash or this colon. Yeah, because it's not number, then we choose that value as our input. So we expect the program will become fail or error. Yeah. If the program is not error when getting the input from this and this, okay, the program is okay. Understood, guys? Yeah. Okay. It's quite need to be what is it? Concentration, yeah. Okay, we have mainstream usage testing. Well, don't get so wrapped up in testing boundary cases that you neglect to test normal input values. Yeah, yes, we have a boundary value like this, backslash and colon. But yeah, you have also tried this number. Yeah, not only this strange value, but also the normal value. Yeah, that is what it called mainstream usage testing. A value that users will typically enter during mainstream usage. Mainstream usage. Of course. Okay, now we have two topic today that is equivalent partitioning and boundary case. Yeah, I really want you to understand deeper about this. Then I would like to take you to an exercise. Yeah, let's go to this exercise. I will open my social media. Yeah, I will open my social media now. And then I would like to share with you. Come on, guys, all of you, turn the camera again and again. Don't let me remind you again and again. Here, what you see, it's my
Facebook, sir.
narcissist environment, yeah. So I can show off here. Okay, that's not the point. The point here is, guys, I have these two social media, and I believe you also have it, Facebook and Instagram. What you need to find in this 1 hour is, please give me example about equivalence, partitioning, and boundary value from these two big and popular applications. For example, here in this Facebook, it has a lot of features. Yeah. A feature for home where you can post anything here. Yeah, you can post like, what's it, a picture, yeah, a video, text, and then it can be public where anyone can see. It can be only friends or friend except or only you, specific friends, custom, etc. Yeah. And also in this case, you have a lot of friends here who wants to be your friend request, etc. And then marketplace where you can try to open any product from uh, any seller, yeah. And also groups that you join. And here my private area, not private, like yes, private here. I have friends, photos, story archive, and then posting, yeah, friends, anything, so many. Yeah, I think here I would like to say Facebook and Instagram has a lot of features. So guys, what you need to do in this 1 hour, yeah, here on the chat box, yeah, on the chat box, yeah, please find equivalence partitioning partitioning and boundary value case from FB and IG, Instagram. Put your answer in this chat box. So when you answer, guys, please give me a complete answer. What does it mean with complete answer? You tell me which one is equivalence and which one is boundary case. Yeah. So maybe now you can put it in the notepad, yeah, make it until complete, and then you put it on the chat box. Is that clear for the instructions? Clear, yeah? Okay, go.